안녕하세요. 초nin 락틸리입니다. 한국말 못해요? 한국말 조금 해요. I speak a little Korean and I am 락틸리. 한국말 못해요. I don't speak a Korean. Anyways, yo, welcome back. We are jumping into a video that I hold dear. I need y'all to go ahead and hashtag comment se-jeong right here. The show that we're covering is Business Proposal. It's a very important K-drama because it acted as the catalyst to why I even continue K-dramas and why I now very much love the romance genre. Prior to Business Proposal, I didn't think I had a heart. My heart was stone. My heart was so small. I was a Grinch. Oh yes, I was. Anyways, let's jump into the video. If y'all like K-drama reactions, be sure to subscribe to Yaboyrocklee. That's in the description of the video. Let's do a breakdown on this video, giving a structured rundown, and then I will give you like a rant at the end. Business Proposal follows Kang Tae-moo, the new CEO of Go Food, and Shin Ha-ri, a researcher at the same company. The story kicks off when Tae-moo's grandfather sets him up on a blind date to find a wife. But here's the twist, folks. Ha-ri goes on a date pretending to be her best friend, Jin Young-so, to sabotage it. However, things take an unexpected turn when Tae-moo falls for her unique charm. Now let's be honest, folks, he is not the only one. Ha-ri only agrees to go on this date in place of her best friend, hoping to scare off the prospective suitor. She discovers that her date is none other than her company's new CEO, Kang Tae-moo. She finds herself in a tricky situation. Tae-moo, tired of his grandfather's constant matchmaking, proposes a fake relationship to get his grandfather off his back. Our sweet and innocent Ha-ri reluctantly agrees to Tae-moo's proposal, leading to a series of amusing and awkward encounters as they navigate their fake relationship. Their interactions are filled with hilarious misunderstandings and growing chemistry. As they pretend to be a couple, they begin to see different sides of each other, leading to unexpected romantic feelings. Meanwhile, the office dynamics add another layer of complexity. Ha-ri struggles to keep her double life a secret, leading to comical situations and close calls. Tae-moo's presence in the office only heightens the tension as he tries to balance his professional responsibilities with his personal charade. The supporting characters play crucial roles in the story. Jin Young-so, Ha-ri's best friend, played by Soo-lin-ah, and Cha Sung-hoon, Tae-moo's loyal secretary, played by Kim Min-kyu, develop their own romantic subplot. Their chemistry and interactions provide a delightful counterbalance to the main couple story, adding depth and richness to the narrative. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the side couple for me was actually the main couple. I really enjoyed watching their relationship. It starts off with an intriguing twist, featured with their own series of blind dates. They cross paths in unexpected ways. Their initial encounters are marked by a mix of misunderstandings and undeniable attraction. As they grow to know each other, their relationship evolves from awkward beginnings to a deep and heartfelt connection. Their romance is filled with sweet and tender moments, as well as significant challenges. Jin Young-so's struggle to assert her independence from her overbearing family, and Cha Sung-hoon's loyalty to Tae-moo creates tension in their relationship. However, their mutual support and understanding help them overcome these obstacles, making their love story both relatable and inspiring. As the story progresses, Business Proposal introduces several plot twists that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Ha-ri's true identity is eventually revealed, leading to emotional confrontations and heartfelt moments. Tae-moo's grandfather also plays a significant role, adding to the drama with his disapproval and eventual acceptance of their relationship. The romantic developments between Ha-ri and Tae-moo are beautifully portrayed. From their initial awkwardness to their deepening affection, their relationship evolves into a believable and heartwarming manner. They face numerous challenges, including corporate politics, personal insecurities, and external pressures, but their bond grows stronger with each obstacle. Let's talk about why Business Proposal was so good. It effortlessly blends romance and comedy, creating a lighthearted yet deeply engaging narrative. The characters, they're relatable. Their personal growth throughout the series adds emotional depth. The balance between heartfelt moments and laugh-out-loud scenes keeps viewers hooked from start to finish. What made Business Proposal different from previous shows was its fresh take on classic romantic tropes. The series brings a modern twist to the fake dating storyline, infusing it with contemporary issues and relatable character dilemmas. Its vibrant visuals and stylish production design also set it apart, creating a visually appealing experience. And we can't forget this amazing cast. Kim Soo-jeong, she brought a perfect blend of humor and vulnerability to Shin Ha-ri, making her a lovable and relatable protagonist. The portrayal of Kang Tae-moo is both charismatic and nuanced, capturing the complexities of his character. The chemistry between the leads is very palpable, adding to the show's overall charm. The supporting cast, including Soo Lin-na and Kim Min-kyu, also deliver standout performances, contributing to the series' success. Now, just speaking blunt, Kim Soo-jeong, she had a very important impression on someone like me. As a person who was not familiar with Korean culture in general, having an actress that I loved outside the United States basically encouraged me to pick up information on another culture, learn more about another culture that I wouldn't have naturally done if I wasn't invested in a person outside my native country. It's interesting because for me, we obviously, the United States of America is made up of so many demographics. But if you're a star in the United States, you likely speak English or you likely have a lot of our American traits. But when you're completely outside of our country, everything is different. Your fashion is different. The way you dress is different. Your language is different. The songs that you produce is different. So you start learning more and more. And this is one of the reasons why I actually wanted to start picking up Korean and learning more about it. My joke was if I ever met Kim Soo-jeong, I would be able to speak Korean. And I kind of meme about it, but really, I just wanted to go more into this world. I wanted to speak more to people that were like-minded, and I figured if I picked up this additional language, that would help me bridge to an audience who I appreciate and happens to be interested in the same things that I have a growing interest in. Now, going into my personal notes, one of the things that made Business Proposal so amazing for me is, I'm just going to start off with it, it's absolutely visually beautiful. It's stunning. Ha-ri in her various outfits, it just never got boring. She was beautiful both as a regular working employee and when she did her alter image and her alter ego and tried on or had these different outfits when she was with Tae-moo, it was fantastic. And that's actually something that happens often in the K-drama world, but I was still new to it. So I was like, oh my gosh, there's all this stimulation, all these amazing outfits. Also, it's this thing where I learned that you don't just have to have your things just hanging out and your, shorts as low as possible for there to be attraction and stuff like that. It's not like literally. I mean, I know that's not the case, but you just have to understand that in Western media, Western culture, a lot of it is just things hanging out. And I would appreciate the conservativeness that that I was seeing in these K-dramas and Asian media in general. And you can be whoever you want to be. If you want to let them things out, go ahead. I am just saying I do appreciate not even seeing it and just getting dope fashion. What it does, and this might turn people off, but I'm just expressing my truth. It gets me to have more reverence for the idols and or actresses than I do with Western media, right? Sometimes when you're getting overexposed to just everything, I don't know how to articulate it, so I won't. Okay? Because I don't want to get myself down a rabbit hole that I can't get myself out. But being beautiful, not seeing much, and leaving a lot to the imagination, for me, it just has you in a different internal category that I would not express out loud because I already know that it can bother and offend people. So I would just keep it to myself. If I see all of your goods, I'm like, seen it, over it. You know what I mean? If you don't show anything and you're modest, you can show a little bit of whatever. First of all, you can be whoever you want to be, but it just has a certain perception that I have inside, right? Even the way I have K-pop girls and the way I have Jennifer Lopez, my American queen, it's not the same because Jennifer Lopez showed everything, did everything. It's just not the same. But when I was watching Solar from Mamamoo and she went on the pole, I was like, oh no, not Solar. What are you doing? What are you doing? But hey, she can do anything that she wants to do. I'm not trying to put people in a box. But I am trying to say it creates a certain reverence that I wasn't really aware that I was having for celebrities, because I don't do that or think the same way for Western celebrities. That being said, I found the complexities of the relationships to be significantly more profound, okay? So every romance that I would have seen in an American drama would have been a person likes this dude, she meets some other hot dude who's broke and has nothing to offer her, and then she basically cheats on her rich person to go for this broke person in pursuit of a love story, okay? It happens all the time. Titanic, I think it happened in The Notebook. I think that was the plot of The Notebook. It happens in everything that I have seen in some shape or form. There's cheating going involved, constant sex very early on. I mean, it's shallow. In these K-dramas, oftentimes, and I'm not trying to say that a whole demographic has to be a particular way. You guys can be exactly who you want to be. I'm just sharing what I appreciated and why this elevated so high on my list. I appreciate that a person will be loyal to another person. I appreciated that, you know, I'm not going to spoil the plot, but there's some points where people might have to be apart for long periods of time and still stay loyal to each other because life happens. Going to further K-dramas, this is the beginning of me noticing or being introduced to relationships where people have been loving someone for like 16 freaking years and have entertained nobody else in their quest for revenge because they were loyal to this one particular person. I love that, the loyalty that these stories have. They build on friendship. So Tae-moo had his homie who was extremely loyal to him. Even when Sung-hoon was falling for Jin Young-seo, but he was loyal to Tae-moo, so he kept some borders, he kept some barriers up, and then important conversations had to happen. What I'm used to in Western media is someone just shamelessly betrays the other person. They just do it. They just backstab their friends like there's no tomorrow. So I enjoyed that business proposal built on values, built on respect. Tae-moo's respect for his grandfather. Yeah, he did lie about the blind dating, but there was respect for his family and mutually. They weren't trying to undermine and destroy each other. Now, we do have K-dramas for that, and I could talk about those differently, but I'm talking about business proposal specifically. I love the story of a woman just focused on her career. Yes, she was finding love, but she didn't want necessarily handouts. She didn't want that just because she was, had the love interest of the CEO, that she would be given handouts on promotions. She was still like, no, I'm that person, and she wanted to pave that career on her own. I like that she had friends or co-workers, and we were trying to understand that dynamics, but we found that there was loyalty, we found that there was respect, we found that there was inter-office relationships happening as well. But the side characters in these K-dramas and the side characters in Business Proposal, they started getting built up, and people who you didn't think would matter would end up mattering or have a profound impact on the story. I'll never forget the homie who had to speak up for Hari, and he didn't even know Hari was listening. So when she was just down, she was as completely down as possible, depressed, sad, hearing people talk bad about her, someone who she didn't know really cared about her spoke up and defended her. I actually really love those little cliche moments that you just watch, like, oh my God, she's down and out, and this person's gonna make her feel so much better. I'll freaking love moments like that. And the actress Soo Lin-na, this is my first time being exposed to her. It's very nice. I have a high appreciation for her because I've seen her play multiple roles. And I thought she was absolutely always as lovable as could be because, oh my gosh, I loved her in Business Proposal. But then I watched her in Mr. Queen, and I was like, I don't think I could stand this person. And then when she was in Twinkling Watermelon, she had a very lovable side, and she had another side that was as cold as ice. This girl has range. So this was the beginning of the formula that I would be introduced to, where one person is a powerful, rich person who has some type of insecurity, some type of vulnerability that gets solved by the average / broke / regular mom and pop / blue collar worker who's either very smart, very beautiful, very brave, very handsome, very something, right, to fill in this deficiency that the wealthier character type generally will have. So in the Western media, the corporate tycoon basically would have no weakness. Their weakness would be that they're just overly arrogant and they've killed too many people and you just have to find their secret and then they go to jail. They don't have a weakness that's often depicted that needs character development. That's not really what we get for the most part that I can think of. If you know of shows like that and I've been watching the wrong shows, let me know. Anyways, now we're going to transition into my original emotional script where I just went off and talked nothing about the show. Enjoy. That being said, if y'all want to learn this Korean, check out the Pimsleur learning app in the description of this video because I got an affiliate link and I do get a kickback. But I started on Busu. It was B-U-S-U-U. So it wasn't even Pimsleur. That's where I started. I found Pimsleur was easier because my homie was helping me learn Japanese at the same time. And I was like, nah, this is a better program. And they happen to have an affiliate program. So yay! Back to the script. Back to the video. So yeah, before watching Business Proposal, I would have told any one of you guys that I was not interested in romance shows. It's soft. It's all about feelings and all that stuff. And watching Business Proposal, for me, first of all, let me know that I am interested in that kind of content. I do have a heart that I didn't know I had, and it really helped me grow as an individual. Now, if you grew up watching this stuff, it's going to be nothing to you, but you have to imagine. Me, I grew up watching action stuff, comedy stuff, inappropriate comedy. I listened to rap music as degrading and as gangsta and as thugging as can be, and I grew up in a Jamaican household, and my dad is rather stern and not a very loving individual. So although I had the feelings for love, what I have been missing in the majority of my life is properly expressing that love and understanding or thinking from a female's perspective, which I would hardly do. Again, more honesty. So in dealing with my significant other, I would think like a man and I would say, like, this is how things are. Why doesn't she get it? But watching a show, especially where the protagonist is a girl and she is mature and speaks on mature issues, and I have to think from a female's perspective, I'm like, yo, this man is actually pretty cold. Why is he talking to her like this? Why is he not acknowledging her feelings? Once I started doing that, you start seeing inside yourself and you're like, oh, so this is what she's going through. Now I'm actually even going off topic. Me and my wife were listening to a song. It was, Twice's Feel Special, by the way. You're going to see the K-pop reaction shortly. And I was letting her listen to the lyrics and she was like, yeah, this is how women feel. And I was like, this is how y'all feel? I felt terrible because, you know, everyone has a different journey, but I don't experience emotion the way my wife does. So like, it just is what it is. So submerging in content from a female's perspective, it just really helped me understand or connect with women and my significant other in ways I wouldn't have before. So if you're my friend, I just understand your plight, and now I can speak and help you out a little bit more when I couldn't before. And for my wife, you know, I'm just a better husband, and we have a happier relation because I personally grew. You know, and part of the reason why that happens is, you know, so these shows would have stoic, like especially Business Proposal, Taemu, very stoic individual who has an insecurity, and Hari had to dig deep to get to it. He wasn't going to articulate this vulnerability. I got him too. I'm not a stoic individual. I am a falsely happy individual. What that means is I smile when I'm not actually happy, and you cannot tell that the smile is masking pain, sadness, insecurity, or whatever it is. I don't even know if I'm happy right now. I'm just smiling. So anyways, you know, watching a man be vulnerable and basically have to be saved by this woman, but in the process of watching him be saved, you know, through his trauma or get over his trauma, it never made me really look at him as a weak individual. He's definitely a man. He was showing up, beating up people out in the sprinkler system or whatever it was. I mean, he's really an alpha. It's just that we all have our weaknesses. And I don't know, it's just something about watching it depicted and putting yourself in other people's shoes. It just makes you feel good, and it makes you want the same thing. It's like, you know, I want someone to help me with my weaknesses. Maybe it's not so bad to let her in. Maybe, just maybe, it's not bad if I communicate and share what makes me scared. Share what makes me feel uncomfortable, and she will help me, and then we will grow closer together. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy talk. Woo! Yeah, it took fictional TV to break down these boundaries for me. And, you know, that's where we're at. This is not the only show. This is just the catalyst for that to happen. So anyways, I do thank you guys for checking out this video. I did actually restructure my rant a little differently. I actually went into how I felt on my original draft, but I'm inserting the plot points of my rant that connect with the show first. So it might seem a little funky if you watch the video incomplete, because I just went off the heart, and I was like, ain't no one really care about me. You guys are gonna say you do, but as far as I'm concerned, people don't actually care about me. So I will move the part. I moved the part that you guys care about, I think, to the beginning of my organic rant. So, hey man, thanks for watching my video. If y'all are interested in Kdrama reactions, you want to see my journey, you want to see my evolution from an immature, obnoxious person into a mature, obnoxious person, be sure you check out the Kdrama reactions on Yaboyrocklee, starting from the beginning, because I really have made a marvelous journey over the years. Until next time, I'm Rocklee, and I am out.